Alright, Shalom. I want to start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Harakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Coming at you with another lesson of the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. I want to start out the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. And whose soul which is lifted up is not upright in him? Esau, Edom, right? Also known as the wicked, right? There's nothing upright about this nation of people. Now, when you go into the word upright in the Hebrew, it's yashar, right? It's yashar, so it means what? To be right, be straight, to be level, be upright, to be just, to be lawful, be smooth, right? To be pleasing, be agreeable, be straightforward. To lead, direct. And when you read these, right, Esau don't fit these, okay? He is not a straightforward person. What? He's a deceiving individual, okay? If he do wrong, he make excuses. He don't make right. He don't make it right, right? He's not agreeable, okay? He don't lead in righteousness. He leads in wickedness, right? So there's nothing upright about this individual or about this nation of people. You see? So verse 4 again, Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 4, it says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. All right? And that's how, we of the hopeful elect, we're going to live by the faith of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, right? These people don't live by faith. These people live by what? They live by carnality, right? They operate on carnality, and they live by carnality, right? Verse 5, it says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, right? And that's when you read further down, or read in the book of forget what book it is. Let's see if it's further down. But when you read the scripture slipped my mind, but these nations are mad. Okay? The nations are mad. The nations that laid down and dealt with this man, that have drunken that cup, that's what it is. Jeremiah 51 verse 7. The nations that drunk the cup of this devil, hey, these nations are mad. They got in bed with this devil. This devil had told them different deals, that they would make with him. But what? He deceived them. He wasn't what? He wasn't upright. He wasn't straightforward. Okay? And then a lot of instances where he will he'll paint, the president of that country or the leader of that country to be the boogeyman, just to what? Just to destroy the reputation of that president, the presentation, or of that leader, or the to make that country seem unfit, just so he can go over there and what? Destroy that country and take over their resources. Right? This is what the devil does. So it says, yea, also he, because he transgresseth by wine, right? This golden cup that he has everyone around the earth drinking. He is proud. He's a proud man. Neither keepeth at home, because he's all over the earth. Okay, he's all over the earth, but in a place where he calls his own home, which is America, Babylon the Great. It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth to him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Right? So no matter what this devil get, he can't be satisfied. Right? Here, right, when we read Job 9:24, it says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So here, as he has his little time to rule, this little season, this nigga has everything in his power. Okay, but what? He wants more. He can't get enough. Right? He just has to has more and more. All right? So he's not satisfied. All right. So it says, but to gather unto him all nations and heap unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? Right? Nations are getting fed up. Nations are only getting crumbs of what, they're only getting crumbs of what their country produces. Right? So what are they saying? Woe to him that's increasing that which is not his. Woe to him. He's taking all of our resources. Okay? He took all of our pleasant plants. He took all of our gold. He took all of our oil. He took all of, everything, that these nations have that's beneficial and that's useful for this particular place, or even around the world. Okay? That you may need to trade with someone else to, get their goods, so to speak. Right? So nations got the spirit in them saying, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long into him that leadeth himself with thick clay? Meaning that's going into debt. All right, you can look into the word abiyah. It goes into what? It goes into debt. Okay. Now, verse 7 it says, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be booties unto them, meaning a spoil. Right? And see, when you go to the book of just read this earlier, Obadiah chapter 1 verse 7, it says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is no understanding in him. So, America's allies is going to what? It's going to turn on them. All right? That's what's going to take place. They're going to turn on them. The same ones who laid in the bed and ate with them. All right? So going back to, where was that? Habakkuk. Chapter 2. Verse 7 again, it says, shall they not rise up suddenly? Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shall be for booties unto them. Why? Why do we say this? Because thou hast spoiled many nations, right? Thou hast spoiled many nations. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee because of the men's blood and for the violence of the land, of the city, and all that dwell therein. I want to look up this word. Spoil, though. Sha'al, or Sha'al. Sha'al. It says, right. Plunder. Let fall, make self a prey of purpose. Take, spoil. All right. So that's what that word, spoil many nations. Yeah. What did they do? They pillaged all these nations. They what? They plundered them. That's why the scripture stated. Book of John, chapter 10, verse 10. It says, "The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy." Right, and this is exactly what this devil did. Right, this is what he came to do, and this is what he did to these other nations. Right. Now it's at the point where what? These other nations, they have the spirit on them of what? To say, what? The hell with this, Let, as the scripture say in the book of Joel, what? Let the weak say, I am strong. So now now you see them what? Starting to talk back. That's what they're doing first. They're talking back before what? Before the fight back. You see? And this is what we see that's happening. All right? So, that's what I just wanted to touch on through the spirit. Lord willing, hope was edifying. Just a quick hit. Lord willing, hope was edifying. Until next time, I want to say, Shalom.